Let's kick things off with a question. Does this sound familiar to you? You know you're good at what you do, like genuinely good. But somehow the stampede of dream clients just aren't finding you. Your applications are flawless. Your clients leave loving their hair. They're recommending you left and right. They'd probably write you a 5-star review and name their firstborn after you if you ask them to. But the marketing side of things, that's just the bit that feels like you're constantly playing catch up. Here's the deal. If you want to keep growing your client list and justifying putting up your prices, you need the demand to back it up. That's just how it works. More demand, the more power to charge what you're actually worth. But marketing has this annoying habit of being the first thing that gets dropped. Because you're in the middle of a 3-hour fitting, your back is absolutely screaming at you, you've not eaten since breakfast, which was probably half a banana on the way out the door, and somehow post something today becomes I'll do it later, and later becomes never. Or you've sat down, spent a solid hour crafting what you were convinced was an absolutely banging post. You've got the lighting right, you've agonised over the caption 3 times over. You've added hashtags like you're casting a spell. You've hit upload feeling great about yourself. And boom, nothing. The internet just completely ignores you. Crickets, tumbleweeds. Maybe your mum liked it, bless her. And then of course we have those days where you pick up your phone, stare at it completely blank and think, what on earth do I even post? Everything starts to just blur into one. Before, after, before, after, before and after. We've all done it. We've all scrolled past it too, if we're being honest. And somewhere along the way, you start wondering, is anyone actually bothered about this? Or am I just shouting into the void while the algorithm absolutely laughs at me? If any of this sounds familiar to you, good. You're in exactly the right place. And you are absolutely not alone. My name's Rachel. I'm founder of Roots Hair Extensions. I've been in the hair industry for nearly 30 years and I've specialised in hair extensions for almost 25 of those. And I can say this with full confidence. I have made every single mistake going. Every single one. If there's a wrong way to do something, I found it probably more than once. And definitely at an inconvenient time, I have felt lost. I felt completely burnt out. There were stretches of time where I genuinely didn't have a clue what I was doing. No framework, no roadmap, no one to ask. Just figuring it all out the long way around and hoping for the best. But after years as a technician, I built a global hair extension brand. And that's exactly why we created these masterclasses for you. Because I want you to have access to the kind of clear step-by-step framework that simply didn't exist when I was in the thick of it. The stuff I wish somebody had handed to me back when I was still ironing out every mistake personally. Business takes hard work. There's no two ways about it. But it doesn't have to be the chaotic, spinning plates, what am I even doing? Why did I even choose this industry kind of hard? Not when you know what to focus on. So in this masterclass, we're diving into one of the biggest things that determines whether your business grows or just sort of hovers. This is the third pillar of business, marketing and visibility. Because when people can actually see and understand your work, the right clients start coming to you. Let me give you a quick example from a completely different industry. There's a business in the UK called Spud Bros. You might have heard of them. They sell jacket potatoes. That literally is it. Potatoes. With toppings, no balayage, no tape-ins, just carbs. But their social media, huge. Huge viral videos, queues down the street, real business growth. How? All from filming themselves, scooping beans onto jacket potatoes and chatting to customers. Simple content, nothing fancy, but they show up consistently and people love it. Now, if two lads with a potato cart can build a massive online following that's led to franchising multiple locations, can you even imagine what's possible with a skilled, visual, genuinely transformative service like hair extensions? You have length transformations, colour blends, invisible wefts, client reactions when they see themselves in the mirror for the first time and actually well up a little bit, which never ever gets old, by the way. Technical work that most people don't even know exists. There is infinitely more interesting content in what you do every single day than there is in a jacket potato. No offence to the potato lads, because they are absolutely smashing it. But you're literally changing how people feel about themselves, and that's not a potato. Here's another one if that one didn't hit. The Pink Stuff cleaning paste. I bet you've probably got a tub of this stuff under your sink right now, right next to the 17 other cleaning products that you've bought and forgotten about. But what most people don't know is the Pink Stuff existed for years before it went viral. It wasn't new, it hadn't been reformulated, it just wasn't being seen. Then, real people started posting videos showing what it actually did. Real grime, real results, real reactions, and suddenly, boom, sold out everywhere. The product hadn't changed at all. The visibility had. Now let's bring this into the beauty world. Glossier, a global brand, massive community, instantly recognisable. They built all of that through social media and real people sharing real routines. Not big ad campaigns, not celebrity deals, just their customers becoming their marketing. Now you can do exactly the same thing. Your clients are your content. Your process is your content. Your expertise is your content. So when technicians contact us and say, I just don't know what to post, here's what we always say. One client can give you a whole week's worth of content. Before photos, after photos, videos of the hair before you start. Yep, even when it's a bit of a situation. Actually, especially when it's a bit of a situation, because that before and after is going to be even more satisfying. Footage of the finished result, a midway clip showing your first row going in, close-ups of the attachments that you fitted, the colour blend, a snippet of you giving the consultation, client's reaction. Honestly, those reaction videos are absolute gold. Bottle that and sell it. What you do before they even arrive, it's also great content. Threading beads while you're prepping, even that. But we've put together a simple checklist below this masterclass that walks you through exactly what to capture during a client appointment. So that one session with one client can easily give you over a week's worth of content without you having to think too hard about it. Once you've got that habit down, it genuinely becomes easy. Because you're not forcing it anymore, you're simply documenting what you're already doing. But here's the bit that makes all the difference. You're not just posting before and afters and stating the method. You're explaining the expertise behind the work. You're talking about what you specialise in, who it's for, why you chose that particular method for this client, and how it protects the natural hair. Why was it the right choice for this specific client? You're showing the process, the fitting, the details, and wherever possible, that reaction. All of that together builds a much fuller picture of who you are and what you actually do. It builds positioning, it builds trust, and it speaks directly to the person scrolling at 11:30 at night, deep in their hair extension research rabbit hole, who thinks, right, she gets it. This is the one I'm booking. For an example, say you fitted a weave with nanos at the sides because your client likes to wear the hair up, or because you're just protecting those finer sections at the sides. Talk about that. Show that. Explain it. Because the person watching who also wants to wear their hair up, who's worried about damage, who wants it to look completely natural and undetectable. They're going to feel like you read their mind, and that's what's going to get them to book. Okay, now let's get practical. Here's a simple framework that I want you to start using straight away. First up, your website. You might hear people say, hairdressers don't need websites anymore. Nonsense. If you want to grow your client list and keep pushing your prices up, you do need a website. Full stop. No arguments. I don't make the rules. Well, here actually I do, but it is the truth, and that's the rule. Whether you're freelance, mobile, working from home, or in a salon on the high street, you need somewhere to drive people to, somewhere Google can actually find somewhere that clearly explains what you do. The good news, it doesn't have to be a big deal. It doesn't need to cost thousands or take months to build. A clean, simple landing page with your name, your services, your location, your work, and how to get in touch. That's the basics that you genuinely need. That's it, just that to start. Next up, your Instagram bio. Now, there's one mistake that I am constantly seeing over and over and over. I cannot stress how many times I see this. Hair extension specialists who haven't put their location in their Instagram bio. Your work might be absolutely stunning, and I'm sure it is, but if someone doesn't know where you are, they can't book you. They don't know if you're in their city, their country, or even the other side of the world. And the truth is, most people won't even bother asking. They'll just move on to someone whose location they can actually find in 2 seconds. Within seconds of landing on your profile page, somebody needs to know who you are, who you work with, and where you are. Your bio should also focus on the outcome for the client, not just your credentials. People want to know what result they'll get, whether it's safe for their hair, and whether you're the right specialist for them. We've included a simple bio structure below this masterclass so that you can quickly tighten yours up. This is literally going to take 5 minutes. And finally, a simple monthly content system. This is where a lot of people spiral a little bit because they think they need to be posting every single day to make any difference. And you don't. Please don't. That's exhausting, unsustainable sometimes. And honestly, it's the fastest route to sitting on your bathroom floor questioning all your life's choices. Instead, set aside a bit of time just once per month. Capture that content that we talked about earlier during your appointments. Batch your posts and schedule them out. We use a platform called later.com for scheduling. But there's loads and loads of options. Use whatever works for you. The point is having a system, because when your content is planned and scheduled, you're not thinking about social media every single day. You're focused on your clients and your content is just quietly ticking away in the background, working for you whilst you're working, doing your specialist job. It's basically a little marketing assistant who never needs a tea break. So to pull it all together, marketing and visibility doesn't need to be complicated. You just need some structure. A website that clearly explains what you do, a clear profile on your social media that tells people who you serve and where you are, and a simple system for capturing and sharing the work that you're already doing. When those 3 things are in place, people start seeing your expertise. The right clients start finding you and demand starts to grow. Just remember, Spud Bros didn't change the potato. The pink stuff didn't change its formula. Just what changed was visibility. And the exact same thing applies to your work. You might already be doing incredible work. People just need to see it. So start with the 3 simple steps that we've covered today. Your website, your Instagram bio, and your monthly content system. Get those in place and you're already ahead of the vast majority of technicians out there. And unlike the potato lads, you've got transformations, expertise, and emotional reactions on your side. You've got this, so now it's time to go for it. As always, let us know if you found this masterclass helpful. And if you didn't, let us know what topic you'd like to see on a future episode. Thanks for spending this time with me. I'm looking forward to seeing you here next week.